welcome to this week's episode of
The Disco Freaks. Do you notice anything different?
Anything Look Different? Well, in case you haven't seen our bonus episode that we put up,
we got a new camera!
Before we were filming on an iPad Air selfie camera. Wasn't very good. I mean, it was okay, but...
Womp womp.
Now we are filming on a Sony Handycam, correct?
Sony HDR-CX405 Handycam.
So,
okay. So, now, this week, as you've probably seen the title up there, we are doing a video about Disney Resort hotels.
Yep. How to choose what is right for you. And I can't tell you what's right for you. It's all about your preference.
And your needs.
And your budget.
Yep. So, there are the campgrounds. There's campgrounds, value,
Moderate,
and
deluxe.
And Deluxe Villas for all you DVC people out there. So, for the campgrounds, there's not much.
It's just it's a cheap way, and if you can bring your RVs, you can bring tents, you can bring campers, really whatever. Sometimes it's cheaper, sometimes it's not, but also they have really cool campfires there where you can roast s'mores and
it's the campsites at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort. That's the only one, and it starts at $54 a night.
Now, if you have camping supplies, this could be a very good alternative.
Very cheap. Can sleep a lot of people if you pack it right.
The cabins, however, there can be about the prices of a moderate. It tends to be that, but you can... Now, the moderates, I believe you can fit... Some of them you can fit 6 in for the same price, so it all depends. Do you want that, or do you... No, not. Sometimes it can be a really long, really long walk to a bus stop.
So...
campground.
For a tent or pop-up campsite, it's $54. For a full hookup campsite with you can bring in your regular RV. They have all the pipes there and everything ready for you. That's $71.25 a night. For a preferred campsite, which is basically you're closer to the front, it is $83 a night. And for a premium campsite, it is $88 a night.
So moving on to our next category of resorts, it would be value, correct?
Yep.
So value, it's about $100 a night, depending on where you're going. Just say $100. Sometimes it can be, I've seen it as low as $88. But it also can go up to $105.
$150.
You can go up to $150. Oh,
During the busy periods.
Oh yeah, it all depends on when you go, but so generally it's about $100 a night once everything comes down, and depending on what time of year you're going. They have how many? They have All-Star Sports, All-Star Music, All-Star Movies,
Disney's Art of Animation, and Pop Century. Personally, we suggest Pop Century. Or if you're looking for family suites, Art of Animation all the way.
But Art of Animation, it is technically a value resort, but it's
suites.
It's suites. They have one section. Which section is that?
Little Mermaid.
Yeah, Little Mermaid section, where you step out and it's just like the hallway.
Yeah,
it's an outside hallway.
But all the suites have inside hallways.
And they usually can fit like 6 people sometimes.
6 to 7 people, and if you cram it right, probably 8 to 9.
Well, don't they check to see how many people are there?
No.
Oh.
Huh? So, we highly suggest Pop over the All-Stars because the All-Stars all share a bus.
And takes forever to get to the parks. Especially because for the value, it's only buses to get to places.
Yep. But with Pop Century, it's only one bus system for that one hotel.
And we like it so much because, obviously the bus system, but all of the value resorts are set up the same, where they have a bunch of buildings, three-story buildings, and
3 or 4 story buildings.
so if you're in the back,
exterior hallways, but for decor they have big things. Like they have a huge Walkman in one of the 80s. Well, whatever section it is.
they also have Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head.
Yep.
And they have many pools. The pools don't. Some people think they don't like about how they don't have water slides. My theory is if you're not staying for too long, if you're just staying for a week and it's your first time, you're probably not going to want to do the water parks because you're going to want to get the main parks, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios out of the way. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't go swimming, but you're probably not going to have time for the water parks. Because, like, where was I going with this?
Because it would take up a lot of time needed for those parts that you'd really want to use enjoying your time out there. So, our next... Oh, and also at Pop Century now, all rooms, every single Disney Resort hotel rooms have mini fridges.
For different medication needs is why they put them there. But it's also really good if you go have a water you can stick in there, or if you bring some juice or something, if you have a little kid, or even a Gatorade, pack of Gatorade or water, you can just put it in the mini fridge. It's nice.
Next place to stay is the Moderates.
Moderates are nice because most of them have water slides. You'll have one water slide usually at your resort. So some people say, oh, if I have a water slide, why do I need to get that? And I think that's why I went there. I don't even know what I was doing, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what you were trying to go for.
Okay. iPad slow. We have this. We just want to make sure we're saying it right to give you the right information so that you can have the best time.
So for Disney's hotels that are moderate, we have Disney's Caribbean Beach, the cabins at Disney's Fort Wilderness campsite that we were talking about earlier, Disney's Port Orleans Riverside, Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter, and Coronado Springs.
Isn't there more?
No.
Oh, whoopsies.
And they can all range from about $205 to $332.
But now, since they're Disney's like having bigger families come to them, I believe that they're putting 5 or 6 people in a room now, depending on that.
Yep. And at all of the resorts, they have boats. Some of them, well, they all have buses. Some of them even have boats. They have water slides. Pretty good.
Yeah.
And if you are going in a time that they have free dining, we highly suggest going, and you really are probably going to need the dining plan, we highly suggest going to a moderate, because that's when that's the place where you can get free dining.
But with the free dining plan, some people don't like to get the free dining plan because they don't eat that much. If your family likes to have food around and, you're going to want lunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner, you know it's going to be there, and snacks, that's the way to go. But if your family is like, oh, we'll just bring some little granola bars along and we could have a big dinner and then a breakfast, then you probably might not want to do it. But it all depends on you, what you need. Yeah.
And then I think that covers moderate.
Yeah, I think so too.
So moving up, we have Deluxe. Which has Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, Disney's Boardwalk Inn, Disney's Wilderness Lodge, Disney's Contemporary, Disney's Polynesian, Disney's Beach Club, and Disney's Yacht Club.
Now, these are very expensive.
They range from $310 all the way up to $621.
Now, if you're staying there for a week, it adds up. It definitely adds up. But if you have the money and you want, because most of these are on the monorail loop.
3 of these are on the monorail loop, and that includes Disney's Grand Floridian, Disney's Polynesian, and Disney's Contemporary.
But these have more offers, like more transportation, so you'll not wait so long for transportation to places. They have their pluses. They have a lot more nicer
Beds.
I mean, the beds are
rooms
are like more fancy, I would say. Like
Yeah.
like the Valley Resort rooms is like a queen bed,
They have
a desk, flat screen TV that's so Stacy, and then a curtain, and it's a sink, and then there's a separate toilet
And they
and
have
shower.
many more activities, like they'll have like someone possibly playing the piano out and stuff.
Yeah, a little more fancy, put it that
Yeah.
way.
Basically, same stuff-ish, but fancier.
And a little more options.
Yep.
And often they have sit-down restaurants. All of these resorts all have like I would say like a cafeteria. You would say where they have different like counters or bays where you can get different options. And
they also have fancier restaurants at the higher up, moderate, and higher. So now I think that covers regular deluxe. So moving up to Deluxe Villas. So you have Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa. So you have Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa, Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas. You have the villas at Disney's. How was that fun? You have Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas. You have the villas at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. You have Disney's Old Key West Resort. You have Disney's Boardwalk Villas. You have Disney's Beach Club Villas. You have Bay Lake Towers at Disney's Contemporary. You have Disney's Polynesian Villas. And you have the villas at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. And these prices can vary a lot, from as low as $318 for a night up to $1,025 per night.
So if you win the lottery, you can stay in the treehouse, basically.
So yeah, they're very, very spacious.
Very. You get what you pay for, but the reality is if you're at Disney and you like to go, and you like to experience as much as you can,
We suggest probably the values are moderate.
because you're only going to be in the room just to sleep. You're probably not going to hang out there
But
much.
if you like staying at the hotel, going to the spas, relaxing in your room, going
Probably
to the
for a
pools,
moderate or a
probably
deluxe.
moderate, deluxe, or deluxe. And if you have a lot of people and you like doing that, I say deluxe villas. So that's all we have for this
Yep.
week.
But like we it's always just your preference. Whatever you have the money and you feel will suit you the best.
So
Us, we prefer value or moderate, depending on the time of
Season.
year and the prices.
and if you get free dining or not and stuff like that. So
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. MIC
see you real soon.
KEY.
Why? Because we like
you.
M
O
U
S.
E.
Alright, see you real soon.